Alright, this is kind of a rogue matchup, but it's still kind of neat. There's still a little bit to learn from this. The opponent was kind of new on this. I guess they hadn't seen Lantern before. I think he actually won game one. He's on Monowhite humans, which is really cool. I mean, the champion of the parish. Oh crap! Let me do this. Make it easier to see. Champion of the parish actually works really well with like the gather the townsfolk. It's really cool and a neat interaction along with knight and banisher priest. I keep this hand. I had to mulligan the first one, but I figure ancient stirrings into bridge I should be okay. Or into whatever I need, and I got surgical and ghost quarter in case it's like Tron or Valakut or something. Yeah. Unfortunately, Shredder was my best choice there. I wish in the replay I could go back and see what the other four cards were, but I might be able to if I view the what's it called, the chat log or whatever. But yeah, Brave the Elements on top, so I'm not too worried about that. And I got a lot going on, so I just need to land a bridge and I'll be okay. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'll use Lieutenant right here. Go for the Inquisition. I see the hand, and I have to pick Gather the Townsfolk, because Gather will make my opponent's dudes huge. So now I need to get a bridge, because the knight kind of makes things big. Oh, I had to remind my opponent that they get to go search for a land if they want. I mean, I could have like Ghost Quarter or something, but I kind of need to make sure I have a good steady 3 land for bridge. And I have to keep my opponent off on the pure just to really stay alive. Oh yeah, opponent also did that thing where they shuffled after it already shuffled, which put Honor of the Pure on top. They did have a Plains, but they hit shuffle after the shuffle, got Honor of the Pure, so that was poopy. And kind of helped my opponent. Yeah, I sacked the Shredder to try to get Stirrings back so I can Stirrings. Unfortunately, I totally forgot that I don't have Metalcraft anymore, so I wouldn't be able to play Bridge. Fortunately, there's a Swamp on top, so yeah, they get big. I go to 1. So now I realize that even if I get the bridge and I play the bridge, that I'll... Well, no. Yeah, oh yeah, I don't see a bridge, because I'd be able to play the bridge and then play Surgical off this oval. But yeah, I don't see a bridge in the top 5, so I concede. Since the opponent's not really familiar with Lantern, I figure, oh well. So yeah, game 2, I'm expecting like Stony Silence, or here we go, or some Artifact Hate or something. Hey kitty kitty. Little kittens. Alright. Yeah. So Inquisition, both really good. I'll be able to Inquisition turn 1 thanks to Welding Jar, and I have a bridge in hand. So things are looking good. First order of business is to slow down my opponent. And so the first thing I need to get rid of is that Kytheon. Then, unless they draw a 1-drop, I'm good. They're slowing down. So, yeah, Plains. They probably should have played the Windpress Kites first, but whatever. Inquisition again, grab their only creature. I have a bridge, so I just got to get 2 lands. And Honor the Pure will make it so that their creatures can't attack under bridge. So they go, yeah. Yeah, still no land, but it's okay. The clock is slow. I'm still at 20. So here comes Honor of the Pure. There's a Ghost Quarter on top. So I'm good. And now I could have milled that Honor of the Pure, but I didn't know if they brought it in like an Artifact Destruction or Stone Silence or something. And I know that I can draw this, and then I play Bell, and I can mill myself into another land for bridge, and I win. Yeah, they try to play Windbrisk Heights, but they don't really read the card. I had to remind them, like, no, you gotta attack with, like, dudes to use that. 3 more creatures. So, I'm like, oh, well, sorry. I was like, it's cool, man. So, play the Bell, that way I can make sure I mill into another land. Here comes 4 damage. I'm not worried about it. Mill my opponent. Yeah, I draw the Stirrings because I know that max my opponent it can hit me for is another 4, so I'll be okay. So I draw the Stirrings instead just to try to dig a little bit deeper for a land instead. I have the time. And I grab an Opal. I Brutality to get the discard out. I know it's a Brave the Elements anyways. I saw them draw it, if I remember correctly. And I get some land, or sorry, some life to buffer my life total a little bit, just to make sure I don't die. And then next turn I just, draw a land and play bridge and I win. Yeah, student. They mess up here. They actually they put 4 counters on it, but it doesn't matter. So, and that's game. I mean, they don't have Ancient Grudge. And the opponent doesn't concede quite yet. Yeah, level up your dude. Doesn't do anything. And, yeah, I just start going for mill, because it doesn't matter. Sack the Shredder, get a Stirrings, get the Shredder back, because that's going to increase my mill clock. And Stirrings, get another mill rock. So now I can just, keep doing the Shredder loop, and they accidentally hit the mulligan button and get 7 more cards. It doesn't matter. I don't just, put whatever back. Dude, I was like, yeah, it's cool. I know. You had, like, nothing in hand that was going to hurt me. I don't know if they had a hand, but... yeah. But yeah, so my plan here now is I have this going so I can easily, like every other turn or so, if I want to, sack the Shredder, get back Stirrings, get another mill rock, mill into more mill rocks, and the clock is going to be going real quick on my opponent. And yeah, opponent eventually concedes. Here. I mean, I guess we can finish it out. There we go. I'd really like to get my paper deck, I guess, altered at some point. So, game 3. Okay, bridge in hand. Again, Inquisition, Lantern, Bridge, and 2 Stirrings. So, according to the spreadsheet, this should be an almost unbeatable hand. So, yeah, I draw a Marsh there, which was awesome. I was going to have to play a Stirrings first. Or sorry, not Stirrings, a Lantern first. So I was happy to draw that Marsh. That was even better. So, yeah, I want to say I grabbed the Lieutenant. Yeah, it took a little bit for my opponent to respond. So yeah, I'm a little timid there. Yeah, they do misspell planes. I guess they were hoping that I would play lands and maybe they can get more out of night, but I don't know. They could have done a lot there if they had a disenchant, but they didn't. I knew they would have had to top deck a disenchant, and I have lantern, so I know I'm safe. Yeah. I also know that I'm safe here from anything else, really. So, oh yeah, I mess up here. Please don't make this mistake. I totally messed this up. What I did is I tapped these two for mana. What I should have done is tap the Marsh and the Ghost Quarter for mana, so I can abrupt decay that critter. And I mean, really, it doesn't matter because they do have Brave the Elements. I know he's got Brave the Elements. He or she has Brave the Elements. But you know, like it could have mattered. So it's one of those things of just getting into the habit. Mike Flores actually wrote a really good article about that, of just getting in the habit of doing the right play even when it doesn't matter. So, yeah, again, I played bridge. I should have, I think at this point I wasn't too worried. But yeah, I could have saved myself another 4 damage. Well, actually 6 damage if I had just, tapped correctly. So again, I made that mistake. Please don't make that mistake. My opponent goes to play Champion in the Parish, and I actually remind them, don't play that, because then you won't be able to attack with these two. Oh, with this one. So, yeah, I let my opponent take it back, because I want to simulate my opponent making the optimum plays here. But now they could do Brave the Elements here, but it doesn't matter, because all that matters here is I'm emptying my hand. I've got control of the the draws. I think he tried to use. Oh yeah, my opponent was asking if they use misspelled planes, and I goes quarter in response. Will the planes still happen? And I said yeah, but they got to have 2 white permanents first. And it's Champion of the Parish, so technically they could, but it doesn't matter. They don't have anything in the graveyard that's going to matter. None of that does anything to me. I think they were meaning to point to my Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I went to go attack. I was like, no cards in hand. So I'll go ahead and just Ghost Quarter Misspell Planes now. Yeah, Quiet Disrepair, I cited that in. Actually, the new list, I'm replacing this with another Seal of Primordium. So I got 2 Seal of Primordiums on the side instead, because twice now I've cast this card and my opponent is able to do something about it before my upkeep. So, I mean, I still won, but I don't like that a lot at all. So, and here my opponent realizes, yeah, I'm screwed, aren't I? I was like, yeah, pretty much. So, they asked me if I want to play again. So there is another video to record. So.